Right, I've made myself a set of flashcards, so I've pre-made my flashcards already, so you can see the group that I've started here, and I can continue to make them throughout my journey from what you see on the table. So on my table, I've made myself a box 1, a box 2, box 3, box 4 and box 5. Now you can make these perhaps with envelopes, or you can do the same as me with post-it notes and maybe stick them to a desk at home or in an area at home that you can pop your flashcards on top of. Now, my box 1, I need to label that every day because this is something I'm going to do every day to help my memory. Box 2, I'm going to repeat it every other day. Box 3, once a week. Box 4, every other week. And box 5, only once a month. Now, how this works then, with my set of flashcards that I've got here, I make my pile all over box 1 to start. So imagining I've just got my block timetable, or I've just got my revision timetable. I've started to map out and I've made my notes on GCSE PE of all the topics that are going to come up. So my first one is on risk assessment here. Recall, without looking at this, I can already tell you what belongs on a risk assessment. So I know there's a location, I know there's a date, I know there's hazards, I know there's severity, and I know there is control measures. So I can move this card up one box from my box 1 to every other day to practice now because I'm quite confident. I can then go to my hazard card and I practice the same thing as recall, and I realise I'm quite good with my hazard card as well. Now, I've got minimise risk here and I'm really struggling with this. So I need to do a little bit more work on minimising risk because I can't recall everything on this card. So I'm going to keep that in box 1. Now, the day has ended and I've done my practice for today, and we come to the next day. The first card then I'm going to pick up is minimising risk because I know I have to do this every day because I keep forgetting this content. Hopefully this time I can move it up to box 2. I'm now on the next day and I can practice hazards again. I'm really good with hazards, so I'm going to move that up. And I'm going to go so forth until all my cards over here are all in a pile, along with these here. They're in a pile and hopefully they all end in box 5, and now I only need to practice once a month because I'm really confident on this content here. Whilst that is happening, I'm going to be producing more cards, more content, and I'm going to be working my way up the boxes. Now, what I've shown you today is just for GCSE PE. I could do the same for history, I could do the same for science, I could do the same for maths. I could do the same for English and quotes. So you can use the box method to try and help your revision and help that recall because you're practicing over a series of time.